You guys need to stop being pussies and start fucking using all the negative shit. And you need to take it and you need to use it and go out and do the shit you need to do.
What advice do you have for a young man in his 20s?
Make a plan. Look at what you're interested in. Get disciplined about something. Allow for the possibility that you have something important to contribute to the world, and that the world would be a lesser place without that contribution. Don't be afraid of taking on responsibility. It's where you find what sustains you in your life. You can take on too much responsibility. You have to be cautious in that regard, but that's a less common problem than not taking on enough. A lot of the things that people regard as traps are actually the means to their life. You know, often young people are afraid of commitment, for example, in the context of a romantic relationship, and because they feel that that's going to interfere with their pursuit of something more valuable. But that's just not the case. You're not going to find something more valuable in your life than a committed relationship with someone that you love, that sustains itself across time, and that in all likelihood produces children. That's life. And there may be people avoiding that is the better route, but those people are very rare, and you need a real reason to assume that you're one of those people. And hopefully for you, you're not.
Shawties will look at you dead in the eyes, crying, and they'll still be lying. The fuck?
You are fatphobic. And before you comment, read the definition of fatphobia.
This is the gap when we start. This is the gap as you grow. Notice how you grow and they don't. So how do you close the gap? You gotta come back down. When you come back down, you lose. So you gotta keep going up. That's why closing that gap gotta be them catching up to you. And if they don't catch up, you gotta leave them behind, because you getting to the point now where you gotta start cutting out.
You can only do what you believe. If you're limiting yourself in your mind, if you're stopping yourself from starting, or even if you're stuck and you're not trying to figure out why, or power through, it's not gonna happen. You might as well give it up. In order to achieve, you have to believe. So keep going and keep it uplifting.
Yo, bro, I am jealous. About what? There are men talking to my girl every day. Slow it down, partner. Let's take it step by step. I can't, it drives me crazy. Okay, dude, let me ask you some questions. Okay, how much effort are you putting into yourself? What do you mean? What do you do for yourself every day to make yourself more valuable? I go to the gym. Okay. I read every day. Okay. I'm in school full time. I focus on making money. Why does it matter? My friend, the more you put into yourself, the more attractive and valuable you'll be in general. What will this do? You won't have to worry about Randy stealing your girl, because you're way more valuable than Randy ever could be.
You know why you're afraid of the unknown? Because you don't have any plans in place. Structure your life, put them plans in place, trim that fat, build yourself, and keep it uplifting.
That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. What you will realize is that you have greatness within you.
Papa Swallow, I don't feel like working out. I'm not motivated. Fuck your motivation. That never works. Habits. You have to train because it's time to train. No excuses. Just like you wouldn't be late for school or you wouldn't skip a day at work just because you didn't feel like going. Maybe some of you do. I don't know. Maybe you're sitting at home collecting a fucking check, just sucking on the government's teat. But here's the thing. Discipline. Doing it when you don't feel like it. Most of the time, it's not convenient for me either. It's time out of my day. It hurts. It burns. I love it because I love the fucking outcome. I know where it takes me. But that was built over years, fucking decades of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. That's what it takes. Now get off your ass and go to the fucking gym.
One day, I'ma have it one day.
You don't need to be worrying about women or dating women serious unless you are established as a man. I said what I said. If you think about getting in some sort of exclusive relationship, you better have your own income, your own car, and your own crib. You have to. That's a requirement. That's a skill point. That is an attribute acquired for you to level up as you level up in the marketplace. You have to acquire that skill. You know how you play an RPG game and it says skill points acquired or equipment acquired to go to the next level? I'm telling you to go to this next level, it's going to say skill point. Man, where's my PlayStation 4? It's going to say skill point acquired, own home, own car, own income. And you press X.
Look, man, marriage is not for men. It's not. Look at this, man. Marriage is the only contract in the world where a person can break it and get rewarded. Are you serious? That doesn't make no sense. She's for the streets. And these chicks don't even think when they cheat. Like, you think you can upgrade from Dale Curry? Do you? You think somebody gonna take you serious? She's what, 55 years old? This is the wrong time to cheat. If she was gonna cheat, she should have done that shit back in the day, when her value was still high.
This is why you can't take rejection personal. You niggas cry. Oh my God, I just must be bad at women. I must be ugly. I must be too fat or too short out. My nigga, you're somebody's type. Trust me, everybody is somebody's type. I swear to God, right down love, bro. Let me fix this. Everybody is somebody's type.
There you are. Let's see how long it takes for you to crack.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but you should never allow yourself to make somebody a priority. When to them, you're only an option.
Fellas, I'm gonna need you to be disruptive. You see, if you go on a good first date, that woman's gonna wake up the next day, flip her phone over, and expect you to text her, "Good morning, beautiful." No. You see, women always complain about being bored, okay? So what you're gonna do is make her emotions go a little up by not texting her the very next day, because she expects it. When she expects it and you do it, she can get bored. Not she will, she can. So I say text her that night or text her the very next day. That's what I do, because you don't want to be predictable. Once when girls have you figured out, they get bored and move on to the next guy. So go on that first date tonight, don't text her tomorrow morning, text her that night or the very next day. Let's go, kings.
Oh, you want to get fucked up. You want to get...
All right, folks, here we go again. Listen, real quick. In time, you will see. You will see where your level of motivation is. You will see how strong mentally you are. Some of us go through hard times. So some of us got to be a little bit stronger. What I do in those times to get through it, exactly what I'm doing right now. Going for these runs in the morning, staying in shape, reading, being around positive people. Like I said in my post, my mom said it to me. Show me your circle, I'll show you your future. All right? Stay hungry, everybody. See you at the finish line.
Today I told my boyfriend, hey, you're deserving of love. And he cried so hard he got a nosebleed on my new dress. I'm not mad about the dress. I'm not mad about that at all. I'm mad about the fact that in his 18 years of life, no one, not a single person has told this man that he's deserving of love? Are you fucking shitting me?
Stop and smell the goddamn roses. That's how simple life is. And I think so many of us have these goals that we think are going to bring us more happiness, whether it's winning an Olympia, monetary value, or a new job, whatever the hell it might be. We think once we achieve that goal, we're going to be a better person. We're going to be happier. And that's bullshit. You're missing out on all of life's adventures by just chasing the goal, and you're turning your life into a means to an end. You got to stop, smell the roses, and enjoy the journey, because that's really what life is all about. When I finally started to understand this, the even deeper thing I realized was everything I thought I might get from winning the Olympia, any happiness, anything extra, was something I already had it within me. I already had everything I needed inside of me. I only needed to realize it, see it, by being present and enjoying my journey. And I think a lot of people struggle with anxiety and stress and even depression right now because they think that something external is going to make them happier or a better person, and they need to realize that everything you need is already inside you. And it sounds cheesy and corny as fuck, and you might tell me to go fuck myself for even saying this shit, but it's true. The intrinsic value you get from being present and looking around you and seeing where you're at and enjoying where you are at in life is something that cannot be compared to anything, and no external moments, prize, money, anything will ever give you what you already have inside you. And I really, truly, truly believe that when people can start to see that and understand that and live that, you'll be so much happier, and it will keep a drive and passion in you, because not only are you, your life's not a means to an end anymore, you're just enjoying every single moment, and that keeps a drive and a passion in you to get better every single day, because you're enjoying everything.
You start taking bodybuilding and fitness very seriously, you're going to notice that a lot of people make fun of you, kind of give you a hard time, single you out, and tease you. And that's totally fine. You have to understand that's human nature. 70% of the United States is obese. Not just overweight, they are fat. So you have to think to yourself, if you are going to work out, be fit, be physically able, you are now in a category of less than 2% of the United States. People pick on those who are less than them. The majority pick on the minority. It's always been like. So when 70% of people are obese, less than 5% are in athletics. And now you get into the athletics, and now you start to look better than most of the people in the 5%. You are setting yourself up to be teased, to be made fun of, to be picked on. And that's just part of it, because you are now in a very small slice of people going to the gym every day, eating your food, and it's easy to pick.
When you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside. And something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Oh, okay, so again, it's not accountable to you. It's on them again. They're all, the men are out here just pulling tricks on women, left and right.
They really are. These men out here
Those are the only men that are out here that are single.
To me, everybody's single, because even the niggas that's in relationships and married.
Well, first of all, I don't deal with niggas.
Oh, sorry. Well, men.
Men and niggas aren't the same. So if you talk about men and niggas, that already tells me what one of the problems is already.
What you saying to me, Kevin?
Ratchet.
Nigga, I mean, not nigga, Kevin, ratchet. I'm far from ratchet. I just.
Everybody, I'll let you judge. I'll let you judge on what you just heard.
Okay, well, ask me what I see.
I don't care what you see. You ain't picking you. We are.
You absolutely right. You know what? I like your attitude, Kevin. So could you hook me up with somebody? Because I'm looking for
a real man.
I wouldn't do that to my. I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't do that to nobody. I wouldn't do that to nobody I know. What the hell?
Big body Benz, remember I used to be dusty. Big body Benz, remember I used to be dusty. Big body Benz, remember I used to be dusty.
Big body Benz, remember I used to be dusty. Now I want my money, all hunters in the. And I get too comfortable.